This one was the most serious and the most, I wouldn't say dangerous, but stupid. I'd say stupid. I was telling a story while driving from my house to Whitehorse. I was telling a story to Christina when my daughter Emma was younger. She would be in the back seat, in the child seat, and I would often give her my phone and show her, and she would look through pictures and whatnot. And to tease her, I would say, okay, do you want to give me back the phone? And then she will laugh and say no, and it would be like that fun game. And I would say, hey Siri, and then I say call, then I'll put the number on the screen. Then Emma would freak out, say, oh no, because basically I was calling the police as a joke, because my phone wasn't activated to actually go through Siri for that kind of stuff. I was telling the story, but what I told Christina is, I was telling Emma, hey Siri, call, and I said it out loud. And next thing I know, I see from the corner of my eye, I see my phone, and then it's calling. My instinct was to hang up, which is stupid. And I was like, I hope it didn't go through, because the other thing that is pretty crazy is usually in between communities in Yukon, there's not much cell phone reception. So I thought maybe the call didn't go through, and hopefully. But then two things. Basically, someone called back from an unknown number, and then I freaked out because I was thinking it's probably them calling me back. But if I cannot pick up because I lose service, then what happened? I was able to pick up the line, and I told them that I was sorry, that I messed up. I said it was a pocket call, it was too long to tell the whole story. But then kudos to them, they checked my name, they asked me if I was safe, if I was free of speaking on whatever. And yeah, that was my, what was that? That was my, damn. No, I think that was the day before April 1st. It would have been crazy on April 1st. And number two, be aware of using your AI, Siri, and because the phone is listening to everything, and even though you want to tell a story, it doesn't make the difference between the fact that how did require her or him or hit the phone to call versus this funny story I thought I was telling. So fortunately, everything ended up being okay. My blood sugar came back normal, and I guess the dispatch was fine with my answer, and that was that. So be safe out there.